Okay. Decided that I need to document this because I don't think we're going to post much about it on social media while we go through this process again. Fingers crossed, Lord willing, this works out and I can post this and be like, look what God has done. So we met with our IVF doctor this morning, and he highly suggests that we do genetic testing on our remaining 3 embryos, because he doesn't want us to have to go through like the emotional heartbreak and trauma that we have been through twice in the last year. So right now we're in the process of praying over that and trying to figure out if that's right for our family. It's quite costly. And so we're just trying to figure out financially if it's the best move, emotionally if it's the best move. So I don't know. Once we figure out what to do with that, we'll probably start the process, and I have to do more testing on my body because of the DNC that we had back in April. So yeah, the process is not easy. No matter how many times we go through it, there's always something. So that's just part of life, I guess. And we are going to try to keep this from even the twins, because it's just hard to watch them go through it too. They don't understand a lot of it, and then there's parts of it that they do get, and it's heartbreaking for them too. So we're going to try to keep this from them too, and it's just going to be really difficult with all the shots and the meds and everything and the appointments, but as much, that we can shelter them, I think would be best for them in the long run. So here we go.
Oh, open the lid and put it back on.
Please.
So do you want 2 girls or 2 boys?
2 girls and a boy. 2 boys.
3?
Wait, no. Like 2 boys and 2 girls.
You say hi.
Hi.
So we had I guess I shouldn't say we, I should say I had my office hysteroscopy this morning, which is something that you have to do before you do another transfer, especially after a DNC, just to make sure that everything's cleared out of the uterus and everything looks good and there are no polyps and it's perfect and ready for baby. So thank God we got good news and everything looks good. No polyps this time, which was huge. And I had this little girl holding my hand through the procedure, which helped a lot because I hate these things. Like, I always get really nervous. So I'm still feeling the effects of the Valium. I'm so tired right now and loopy. So I think we're gonna go watch a movie in bed or something and just take it easy today. What do you think?
I just really think I should do something else, like an activity.
Like an activity?
Yeah.
So anywho, I'm glad that we have this checked off the list, and now we have to wait a few weeks and then officially start our frozen embryo transfer cycle. But the big question on our minds right now is whether we're gonna put 1 or 2 babies in. Our doctor is heavily encouraging us to put 2 in, just given the fact that we've had 2 miscarriages over the last year.
This is my boy.
And he thinks that our chances will be better if we put 2 in, and just also because we don't know chromosomally and like genetically if the babies are normal or abnormal. So the chances would be better at getting at least 1 healthy baby if we put 2 in. So we are praying over that right now and trying to decide what would be best long-term for pregnancy and for our family. So we'll see. Do you think 1 or 2, sis?
1.
Oh, you think 1?
Yes.
You said 2 earlier.
2.
Yeah, you want 2, don't you?
Yeah.
You want twins?
Yeah.
You want twin boys or twin girls?
Boys.
Boys, of course. What do you want, sis?
I want twin girls and boys.
Twin girls and boys?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think mommy could carry 4. That would be rough. So that is the update. Okay, so it's been a little while since I have updated. Our frozen embryo transfer has officially started, and I am hopped up on a whole ton of estrogen and feeling really great because of that. Not. So tired, just feeling gross, and I know it's just gonna keep getting worse, but this is what you gotta do for a transfer. So we officially decided not to move forward with the genetic testing of our embryos. And the fact that we only had 3 left, I just felt like, let's just give all 3 a shot. Like, I don't know. It didn't feel like the right thing to do for us. So we didn't do that. And this transfer, I think we're gonna put 2 in. Michael wants to put all 3 in. I told him he was crazy. And yeah, so I think we're gonna put 2 in. We still have managed to keep this a secret from pretty much everybody. Family, friends, the kids. No one really knows. And I'm hoping that we can keep it that way because it definitely is less stress and less pressure, I feel like, for us. But it also at the same time is really hard to be feeling so crappy, and I don't know, I just want to share it with people. Like, I don't know, I love sharing the good and the bad and the ugly, and IVF is a huge part of that, and so it's been different not sharing it this time. Hopefully we can keep the secret and then just come out and surprise everybody with some great news, I'm really hoping. So our transfer is 2 weeks from tomorrow, and I am really excited, equal parts nervous. I'm scared to have a 3rd miscarriage in the span of 1 year. I'm really, like, I try not to let myself even go there because I am terrified of that happening. And it's really hard to see. Even just this past week, I had a really close friend of mine transfer and miscarry, and it's really hard, and it really gets to my heart and makes me like lose hope in this process. But I know that that is Satan's lies, and I have to remain hopeful that God has a plan and he has a baby or babies in store for us, and all of the crap and the roller coaster ride of the last year will be worth it. So I have to remember that. So I am praying that this process is going to work, and that maybe 3rd time is going to be the charm for us. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, it is the night before the transfer, and I have to figure out how to cut this. I think in transfers past, I have gotten it already cut and like cord for me, but I couldn't find that. So I got a whole pineapple, and I'm gonna YouTube how to cut it.